When people are polled about their concerns, there are a larger group who are concerned about whether or not she could take over as president versus the Obama-Biden ticket. Are you fully confident that if anything were to happen to John McCain, Sarah Palin could take over as president from day one?
I think she'd do a great job. I mean, realize that, she really is the only executive that's running, the only one who has been the head of the government in Alaska. She's held executive positions as a mayor, executive position as a governor, made those kinds of decisions. I think she's ready.
Florida's Republican Governor Charlie Crist is already predicting the president will lose the White House when he runs for re-election in 2012. Here's what Governor Crist had to say on Friday.
The people decided they wanted a change. They got one. Jimmy Carter. 4 years later, they took care of business. Ronald Reagan. It may happen again.
Why does Governor Crist think that will happen? Let's ask him personally. Joining us live from Tallahassee is Florida's Governor Charlie Crist. Governor, good to see you this morning. Thanks for being with us. So what's the basis for the statement that President Obama could lose in 2012 by Carter-like margins? And just to remind people, 1980, Ronald Reagan won 44 states.
Ronald Reagan did pretty well. Well, anything can happen, as you know. And what I said Friday is that may happen again. And what I think has occurred is that in 1976, the people wanted to change. Remember, we were coming off of the Nixon years and Gerald Ford had taken over. Yet people, I think, really concluded they wanted something different. They wanted change. I think the same thing sort of happened last year in America. John McCain was a great candidate and a dear friend. But it seemed like there was just this movement for change that people wanted. And the President Obama, certainly tapped into that in a very smart way, ended up winning the election. But I think that, what change we got may not necessarily be the change that America wants. Change is what people wanted, but I don't think this kind of change is exactly what they expected. I think that, government has grown too much, too fast, too far. And I think there's maybe a little buyer's remorse by some. And obviously, I think Senator McCain would have done a great job. But
hello, Broward. Are you fired up? Ready to go? I feel you. Let me tell you why I'm here. Because I love Barack Obama.